because I did go for a job a couple of years ago on. You remember that show Chernobyl? Do you remember that show? Did you watch that show Chernobyl? Very, very scary stuff could happen. Chernobyl. Chernobyl. Have we got a Russian in? Is this the Ukrainian girl? Come back. I will correct you on everything. I will follow you around the country. This is my new job. Yeah, so it's Chernobyl. It's because the joke works that way, you know? Yeah. That Chernobyl. Whichever one you want to say. Tomato, well, no, Chernobyl. Are we doing all the different ways of pronouncing different words now? This is what this gig's descending into. I don't think Chernobyl's going to really fall into the regular idioms, is it, of the categories, you know what I mean? So it's like, what's the difference? Chernobyl. Try that next time you have to do like a potato situation. See how it goes. Just go Chernobyl. And they'll be like, what the fuck? It'll completely diffuse the situation. Like back when I was in my 20s and out in town and that, and people would like try and start a fight with me, I'd be like, I'm going to kick you in the head with a stick. And it would immediately diffuse the situation while people tried to work out how you would manage to kick someone in the head with a stick. And that was my defense mechanism. Chernobyl is the new one of them. If you're in an argument at work, Chernobyl. They'd be like, where the fuck's that come from? Chernobyl. Anyway, Chernobyl. I was... So, I went for this acting job. That was because are you discussing Chernobyl? Still? If the nuclear power plant went down well? Not... Yeah, it didn't go down well, but it went down. Well, it went up. It did go off. But it was like in the 80s and stuff like that. But basically, I went for an acting job in the show, and I didn't get it because my agent at the time didn't tell me that we weren't doing accents. So I went in like full Borat. Like, I wanted a job, you know. I was like, oh no, there has been an explosion at the power plant. I will have to hide in the cinema with these 2-for-1 cinema tickets we got from comparethemarket.com. And they should have really just told me they were doing normal accents. But I wonder how many bad Borats they saw before they were like, fuck it, let's just sack off the accent thing, just let them do it in their own accent, you know? But then it doesn't really fit with a real, like, strong regional accent either, does it? You know, like a Geordie being like, fucking hell, mate, look at the size of that mushroom cloud. We're going to have to leave for period, mate. Or like a Scouser, fucking look at the size of that mushroom cloud, lad. Fucking limo falling from the sky. Doing accents is dead fun, though, isn't it? Like, people don't like it anymore. It's good fun. I'm going to Japan in January, and I'm just saying I'm going to Japan. I'm looking forward to doing it. You what? Where? Japan. Japan doesn't really work. Japan. Japan. Chernobyl. I'm going to Tokyo, and I'm going to Osaka, and then I'm going to Sendai. I'm doing loads of gigs in that. Do a little tour of Japan. Yeah, it's very nice. Have you been? One time. Oh, you're cabin crew. Oh, you had to get that in. I'm cabin crew. Cabin. You're cabin crew. Who for? Thank you. That seemed like a big run-up from her for that. BA! So you're cabin crew? Yeah. It is a lovely place to go, isn't it? Were they racist to you? Because they were racist to me last time I went. They were caught... They took photographs of you. I don't think you could class that as racism. They want to take photos with you. Yeah. Again, not sure that's racism. What I had was, they were calling me Round Eye, which is... I'm definitely calling that racism. Oh, Round Eye! What is Round Eye doing here? Actually doing that at me. It is. Everyone thinks what's good.
They call it
Round face, yes. Yeah, I'm sure they were complimenting me. I'm sure that's what I took it as. You want to be an oval face? Yeah, okay. Yeah, you are mistaking this for a conversation, and it's... These are sentences I'm throwing out and then just letting, and instead I'm just getting replies back. I feel like I'm arguing with ChatGPT. When the answer just doesn't make sense and you're like, that's not what I asked. I'm sorry, let me try another angle. I wasn't having a conversation, ChatGPT. I'm sorry about that, why are we trying another angle? But they called me Round Eye. That was my point. They were racist to me, so I feel like I could probably do it back to them. But there, I don't think people would like it here if I did it. But I'm not going to. I'm not going to go back. I'm not going to go back and do it to them. But I will say this about the Japanese, because I hung out in an onsen, which is like a Japanese bath. But my brother was like, "Do you want to go to a Japanese bath?" And I was like, "Yeah, what's that?" And he was like, "It's a leisure centre." Didn't tell me it was a naked leisure centre, which is a weird way to spend your holiday with your brother naked in public. And he's got a much bigger dick than me, which I didn't know. We're quite estranged. Suddenly I'm like, fucking, how did you get that? Like, I had to ring my mum. You got half of mine? But then I was in the changing rooms, like looking around, like Japanese guys. Japanese, because it's segregated men and women. It's not just all naked people, it's men and women. I said they should separate the children as well, just in case one of those little fuckers. You know what they're like? They might try and nonce me. I don't trust them, but I took on my penis. What is this? Imagine an 8-year-old sounding like that. I love a Thomas a Tunkachin. Who wants to watch a Barui? Might just do that for the rest of the set. But I was there and I looked like this thing. I'm a Western guy, so I walked out there and I got to get my dick out. But I'm very Western, so I'm trying to cover up there. I'm like, but the Japanese guys are like fucking letting it hang. And I'll tell you this about the Japanese people: very puby as a race, extremely puby. You're not expecting it because they are smooth as silk from about there to there, and then it just explodes down there. It's like fucking chaps. Do you know like cowboy trousers where they got the tassels down this? That, but on the inside. Like a lion with a long nose. Every single one of them walking past with like an ostrich nest on their lap with an egg in it. Like they're not long, but they're girthy. Do you know what I mean? Like, wow. Like a pearl. And this blew my mind. They're not pixelated. Very funny. Me rough and round. It is still getting heckled by the cabin crew. I'm going to be a nightmare on the flight when I go now. Just heckling them during the bits, you know, when they're like, the exits are here and here. And you can also get out the other way. Jump out a window. Maybe I've got a bomb. Can't do that nowadays, can you? You know, you guys don't remember. You're not old enough to remember 9/11, I don't think, do you? Did you see it live? Sorry? You're 31. You're looking good for 31, though. That's that cabin pressure, keeping that you long. Using the oxygen mask when it falls down. Kiss my skin soft. No, I did. Yeah, it's what? Yeah, it's exactly. You don't tell anyone about the oxygen mask things. Yeah, I know it's because it scared the shit out of them. But you should tell people that if it falls out of the sky, people are like, ah, and they're like, does wonders for your skin. People are like, okay. I don't know, but like, so you've seen it live, 9/11? Live? No, like on the telly. It was on the... Yeah, I watched it live. So, what? I've no idea what you're saying. I'm not accusing you of being involved. I'm not saying you're like an insider. 10-year-old air stewardess is like, come on, Ahmed, let's get this fucking plane sorted. Don't worry, lads, I'll get you in the cockpit. So nice. Yeah, I know you're not involved, mate. You've been absolutely sound throughout this whole incident. I feel like I'm praying for a terrorist attack right now. I'd love it if a 747 just took me out and I'd be like, that's the way I'd want to go. Same? Yeah. I don't know if you were saying same as you hope a 747 took me out because you didn't like me. But just so you know, if a 747 did take me out, I'm pretty sure most of this room would go as well. So you'd be suicide by seven. Like at least one of the wings would chop off your head or something. Like, I don't know. But what I was saying about 9/11, it was a... Yeah. Yeah. Shh. Word of the day. Has this been like this all night? Like I've not been in the room. Has it been like this all night? Pretty much. You look done with it as well, lads. This is... Usually, like, we were polite at first, because we're young lads, and you know what I mean? We're not going to piss them off and that. They are kind of annoying. Yeah. Oh, mate, I'm on your side. I know from the beginning I was like... But I think the Ukrainian thing immediately turned the one on the right against me. And then, since then, I've not managed to win the whole group back. I've always lost one. And now, I feel like we've lost our way. Thank you. I am fine. I am quite, I'm all right at this, you know what I mean? I came on to do some new stuff. We haven't got any of that done. I mean, the round eye stuff was quite new, but that, that's here nor there. I don't know what to say. I hope you have a good Christmas. I hope you all have I hope you have a great Christmas. I hope it's wonderful. Like, I did bring some notes, but I feel like at this point it'd be weird if I looked them up and I was like, hey, what do you guys think about Bonnie Blue? Huh? What's the deal with Bonnie Blue sucking so much dick, huh? Hey, if someone sucks some dick right now, maybe to be quiet. It's because she got kicked out of Indonesia, didn't she, for being on the bang bus and that? And they're like, we don't have that here. I'm not going to do the Indonesian accent. I don't know it. And they haven't done anything to me. Do you reckon the lads that work for ever go? Because it's kind of like working at Burger King, wouldn't it be? Where you're like, I don't fancy that. Never looks the same as it does in the pictures, does it? It's always falling apart, mayonnaise all over your hands. Anyway, this has been good fun. My missus is on the. She's getting a Manjaro, which she doesn't need. She doesn't need. Well, you were cheering there, but she doesn't need it. She doesn't need it. Do you know what I was thinking about Manjaro is I spoke to someone who's on it. The thing is, there's people out there. Manjaro. I think in the next 10 years, that's going to be like an epidemic. It's gonna there's gonna be something bad in it in there. There's gonna be lawsuits and that. I'm worried about it because I've seen women come in that have been stick. They've never been less than heifer, and they're suddenly stick thin. They've tried every diet and they're like, it's just the voices have stopped. The food noise isn't there anymore. I'm not getting told to go to the fridge in the middle of the night. I'm so much happier. But they put the prices up, and when that Manjaro stops, those voices are going to come back, and they're going to be so much fucking louder. Get to the fucking fridge, Sharon. We're going to get fat smackheads is what we're going to get. People begging for money in town so they can afford Manjaro again. Just robbing Greggs with a butter knife. put the donuts in the van. Making a getaway on a mobility scooter because they can't run. Anyway, this has been good fun. And I hope you have a good Christmas, like I said. I'm just going to go. I think that'd probably be the best way to end it. I'm hoping for the 747 still, but if you enjoy me and you like the voices and that, give me a follow online. I got a little podcast there called The Dave Longley Breakfast Show. Basically, me and my mate Dave Longley got banned from the BBC, so we thought, fuck it, we'll set our own BBC radio show up. And we do like a spoof radio photo where we do all the voices. Listen, I'll pass you back to Tony. You guys have a great one. See you soon. Don't forget to drop me a like and let me know what you think in the comments section. And if you enjoyed that, why not check out one of many of my other videos? I put them up here. Don't forget to subscribe and share this video with your friends. Thanks for watching.